going forwards, I'm going to actually try something different because I realise that my videos, I'm quite often stopping myself share too much because, oh, it's plain, because I'm conscious that my films are really quite long for Instagram. So going forwards, I'm going to be putting all of my films on my YouTube channel. There is a link in the bio. There's a link tree thing. It's all new to me. And you click on that and it'll say YouTube and it'll take you to my YouTube channel where I have uploaded every single film I have ever made. I will still do trailers here on Instagram and tell you what I'm cooking tonight. So if you fancy cooking it, you can then go onto YouTube. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel and enjoy everything that's up there. And now we will get on with cooking tonight. We're going to have, it's just a simply roast chicken, but with a satay sauce and Asian style steamed veg. I'm not going to do anything fancy with the chicken. I actually jointed a chicken earlier. So as well as the chicken quarters, I've also got the wings. Just so they're easier to eat, I have cut the wings. So I've cut the flat bits off and I've got the little mini, like little mini legs really, and you can see I've just moved the flesh off the bone, so you've got something to pick it up with. They've been salted. They're going to go in the oven at 200 degrees for about 40 minutes. Then the sauce itself, the ingredients for the sauce are, this will make enough for 4 people. I always make enough for 4 people, even if there's only one of me. Because it keeps in the fridge. It does set when it's in the fridge, but you can take it out, you can reheat it, and I love it on everything. So I'm going to put in, I've got 200 ml of coconut milk. I've got 150 grams of really good quality crunchy peanut butter. That will go in. There we go. You'll put it all in one saucepan. I'm going to put in a tablespoon of tamarind paste. You need that bit of acidity, something that sort of makes you go a bit, because otherwise it would be sickly sweet. So a tablespoon of tamarind paste, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. This is why I like doing it on YouTube. I don't feel that I have to rush. I can just rab it on as I'm doing stuff. And if I make mistakes, I'll share them here too. Now, here I had 2 dried chilies that I have soaked in hot water and thinly sliced, and a garlic clove that I have very finely chopped. In fact, what I did do, because I'm going to serve it with steamed vegetables, so I've got some baby corn. What are these called? Oh, sugar snaps, because they've got lovely texture, and a pak choy. So I'm going to cook these later. So for those, I also had another dried red chili, which I soaked. So I've got 1 dried red chili here, 2 dried red chilies over here. I've also got a tablespoon of grated ginger, but I'll come back to the vegetables. I don't want to confuse you or me. So this is all going to go in the pot. And then you will, and the last thing that you will need, but you don't add it now, is I also have a lime, which I will stir in at the end. And I will just heat this up on a low light till everything is combined. It's easy. That is the sauce. I just want you to see the sauce. So I've put all the ingredients in together. It's very lumpy at first, so it needs lots of stirring. It doesn't need a huge amount of cooking. Once everything is melted and it's a lovely smooth consistency, it's ready. And then you can just reheat it when you need it. I know that quite often in my films, I do this. Then I put it back in the pan. That's the joy of cooking for one. I can be disgusting and taste and double dip. This is a top tip. My sauce is splitting. So when a sauce splits, it means you can see where the oil is separating from the rest of the sauce. And this tip was given to me by someone who sadly is no longer with us, but he worked with the Roux brothers. And he said, if ever you get a sauce that splits and you want to get it back, I've got some ice cubes. Pop some ice cubes in and it's going to rescue it. Roast chicken is out and resting. I've got this on a fairly low light. I'm putting just a little bit of toasted sesame oil. You don't want that to get too hot because it burns. So I'm just going to heat that up, and then I'm going to add the ginger and chili. I've cooked the ginger and chili for probably even less than 1 minute. I'm now going to tip in all the vegetables, and I'm going to put in, it's probably 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Bring it to the boil, and I'm going to also actually add just a little splash of water from a freshly boiled kettle, just about a tablespoon, and I'm going to put the lid on and steam that for about 5 minutes. Okay, ready to serve. Here are the lovely vegetables. They steamed for about 4 to 5 minutes in that soy sauce with ginger and chili. Smells lovely and fresh, super healthy. I've got my chicken leg. I've also got these 2 very cute little bits of cut up chicken wing, and then the satay sauce, which you can just spoon all over and then serve it with a wedge of lime.